Welcome back, guys. We're going to be doing Off the Top now. I will be reading off, or we'll all be firing off, what's trending today.
Dude, I'll be busting, yeah.
And we'll just put in our 2 cents. So without further ado, this migrant caravan is coming from Latin America, or is it South or Central?
That was such a smooth transition to that story. I did not even notice it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so they're at the border now, and they're trying to get in, and I guess we're at the point where the border patrol is firing off tear gas now and are trying to prevent these people from coming in. Matt, you said they have the authority to fire now?
I said that.
Mitchell?
No, I'm not too sure about this actually. I just did hear that they were not necessarily firing tear gas into Mexico, but letting they are.
Yeah, this article says they are. This is Washington Post.
Super illegal to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So-
fucking crazy, dude.
U.S. authorities closed off the busiest port of entry along the U.S. border of Mexico on Sunday and fired tear gas at members of a Central American migrant caravan who had rushed the fencing that separates the countries.
Dude,
So if they rush,
what's like the end game? So you get in and now what? Now you're still not good.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wish I could get in the mind of them and understand where they're coming from, but I understand, like, given how we are as a government and everything, or I guess how tight our border security is and everything. There's what are they gonna do? They're gonna get in, and if they do get in, I guess I don't know, live a life like an illegal immigrant, like what's going on right now, you know. But I don't know.
Yeah,
It's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty hectic.
I don't know. It's just crazy that it's that there's a migrant caravan. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, so many people.
It doesn't sound real. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So CRISPR babies are in like the works now, like officially. So the past couple years, we've been getting into like genetic editing. Genetic editing, is that what you call it, Mitchell?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, we're just
it's fine. Yeah.
it's kind of we're like editing genes, and like we're able to create like specific people and like I guess like superhumans in a way.
Or use it to cure disease, which is what
an ethical way would be doing it. But now it's at the point where China is interviewing couples to finally find like a vessel to deliver these babies in vitro is what they said.
This is
like
it
an
sounds so
implantation?
unethical, dude.
Yeah. So they're going to make these superhumans.
So
Jeez, man.
It's they've officially started like work on it now.
it's
What? Just real quick, like explain, like what is unethical about it?
well, I
Is
mean,
it the playing God aspect? Is
a little bit, yeah. No, it's more of like what could happen when you start doing this, because are they implying they've already been doing trials?
Oh, definitely.
I would assume it's just perfecting it. They're trying to perfect it.
Yeah,
so
so-
I guess with trials, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, what evidence have they found so far, and what have they been doing? Like, there's so much to this.
Yeah. Well,
Like, it's incredible how much there is to this, and they're already doing it.
yeah,
Like,
I would assume any progress they made is they're keeping confidential.
Yeah, like I mean, what I'm wondering is like, are they testing on fetuses? Like, how are they compiling evidence to show that they can do this with an actual human trial? Or have they been just testing animals? Because it's not the fucking same.
I'm sure if
Yeah.
you maybe looked
Not-
at a decent article, you would get some input, maybe.
Yeah, no, here's like the level at which we're using it now is for cells at the cellular level, not at the fucking global level of animals or human, let alone humans. Like it's used to make things produce more of a certain protein, like at the cellular level.
Well,
Like,
as of right now, their plan is to eliminate a gene called CCR5,
Okay.
which is in hopes of rendering the offspring resistant to HIV, smallpox, and cholera.
Really?
Yeah. So that's
I've
I guess
just-
that's one
Dude,
of
the
steps.
anti-vaxxers are gonna love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I've never heard of doing that. Like I mean, yeah, that's the end goal, to remove certain genes so you lose susceptibility to certain cancers and other things. But it's like the long-term effect. Like,
But-
we've never had it
So
work.
since it's never been done, does that mean that shit that
It has
isn't
been.
an issue now will start to pop up? Like by fixing the old shit, new shit pops up.
Yeah. I mean, like you
New
might cause
mutated things.
you might cause cancer. Like, you might cause something horrible.
Yeah, Mitchell, this actually touches on exactly what you're thinking. So first of all, they are testing on fetuses. Says the data submitted as part of the trial listing shows that genetic tests have been carried out on fetuses as late as 24 weeks or 6 months. It's not known if these pregnancies were terminated or carried to term or ongoing. But like you said, the birth of these first genetically tailored humans would be a stunning medical achievement, but would be controversial too, where some see a new form of medicine that eliminates genetic disease, others see a slippery slope to enhancements, designer babies, and a new form of eugenics.
Oh shit. Yeah, it's just
Crazy shit, bro.
It is.
Hey, we can touch on that next time.
For sure.
I want to touch on this real quick. There's a story I found. It said, so I got home today, and my dog is laying on the porch, covered in mud, and has a rabbit in his mouth. He's not bloody, just dirty. Now, my neighbors raised these rabbits for 4-H, and I don't know what that means, 4-H, and have blue ribbon winners. I instantly knew it was one of theirs, so I got the rabbit away from my dog. I take it inside, wash it off, and before my neighbors got home, I took it over, put him back in the cage, and I went home. Not 30 minutes later, I hear my neighbors screaming, so I go out and ask them what's wrong. They tell me the rabbit died 3 days ago, and they buried it, and now it's back in the cage.
Whoa.
Pet Cemetery. Oh hell yeah,
Dude, what?
What was that episode of Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy had like the hamster or something and it died and he wished it back to life?
Oh
And
yeah,
it was like
that
a
was
total
creepy as
zombie
shit.
looking thing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so fucking weird, dude. that episode scarred me.
So is this a true story, Matt? Or is this something?
Yeah, it was a poster on Facebook.
Sounds like a creepypasta, but okay.
Dude, that's gnarly, dude.
Sounds fake.
What's creepy, dude? He found the rabbit that the dog buried up, and he put it back in the cage because it's the neighbor's
After
rabbit.
So maybe
After 3 days,
So maybe
though?
the rabbit was just never dead,
No, the rabbit was dead.
But
Wait,
now it's alive?
but now it's alive.
No, he put it in the cage.
He put the dead rabbit back in the
yeah,
cage.
and they're like, why the
Oh.
fuck is the rabbit in the cage?
Oh.
That's the,
Oh, that freaked me the fuck
okay.
out.
So there's no mystery here. It's just
Yeah,
the
never
dog
mind.
dug up the rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you had me going. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, so
oh yeah.
I got something, and it's kind of insane. I don't know if y'all saw it. It's the Texas A&M versus LSU game.
Dude,
It's a rivalry
holy
game.
fuck, dude.
But what's crazy about it is the final score being 74-72. Aggies take the win. They went into
Seven.
seven overtimes.
Oh my god.
That is insane.
Overtimes are what, 15 minutes? Or are they like only
No,
five?
Full
Five?
quarters.
Yeah.
So 15 minutes.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think they're full quarters.
No, I'm sorry. It's like a third. It's like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
I think NCAA is weird, fucking. But first of all, dude, playing damn near 3 games, dude.
Yeah, you need
for
need
$0.
2 weeks off.
For $0.
Yeah.
But I was kind of thinking about this too. Like, dude, tuition's a lot, man.
It is.
You're getting a good bargain.
So do
I
you
guess.
think college athletes should be paid?
Oh, hell yeah. Or at least football.
I think college tuition should be lowered. Let's start there.
Man, damn, Josh.
What?
At least football.
Yeah, because think about it like this.
Oh, hell yeah,
Football, literally, doctors say playing football is like putting your body in a car wreck
Yeah.
every time you go out
Yeah.
there.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
So they get paid.
Yeah,
They need to get paid.
just like being a server, it's like gambling every day you go to work. That's what I think.
what?
But a lot more. But the gamble here is your health, not like, finances. It's the same.
No, it's the exact same. It's the same.
It's the same thing. Oh, is it my turn now, dude?
Yeah, what do
All
you
right,
got?
so I found a study using the handy old Reddit, dude. Telegraph. Whatever. Okay, so apparently children tend to mirror the weight gain and losses of their mothers, but not their fathers. The study found significance in the weight gain relations between the mother and the children. How interesting. They measured, or they looked at 4,400 children over 11 years. Like, so they did a time study of over 11 years and found this. Yeah. So what they're thinking is causing this is that usually the mother is in charge of like the diet. And so maybe the mother's diet reflects on the kids and has an effect. But there's a little bit more info on how that it might be a little more complicated than that, which of course it's complicated. It's multifaceted like most things. But I think it's interesting how you can definitely see it. Like they showed that it's not following like the fathers, like it's only the mothers.
Yeah.
So that's
Do you think it's like one of those things like, I don't know the reasoning behind it, but like how women's periods like sync up eventually?
I don't get that.
There's
shit.
like some.
That's
I
weird.
don't know, dude.
So like kids and their mother's diet or like weight loss sync up, not necessarily because of diet, but maybe it's just because they do.
Well, no, it's definitely because you got to think like
I could be thinking
families are eating the
irrational.
same shit. So
Yeah, I'm probably just thinking illogically right now.
I don't know. I think the
Goddamn
whole
idiot,
I think
dude.
the whole thing's boring anyway. So like I don't give a fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like this whole story I found.
Well, yeah, thanks for sharing it.
Yeah, let's talk more about CRISPR babies, dude.
Dear God. All right. That's all we got.
Real quick, one more thing. This bullshit, don't say it. Format for tweets on Twitter. Stop it. It's enough.
Yeah, get better memes, you fucking normies, dude.
Oh,
Just kidding. That's already a dead meme in its own right. Like calling someone a normie.
Jesus Christ.
You
All
are
right,
a meme
guys.
lord.
Well, thanks for tuning in for Off the Top. So
Later.
Top.
Spank me, daddy.